And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the Baylor Bears and the LSU Tigers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Hey, guys, the Bears head coach told me before the game he has been warning his team all week about this game. Both teams undefeated to start this season, and he believes the difference will be who can execute the best. He believes that his team and his quarterback have the confidence and composure to compete well in this environment. I'll keep you posted on how well they're communicating down here on the field. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. And the Bears will kick off first, and here we go. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Tigers' offense will have the first crack at it in this one. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue to look for him. Like, he is that guy outside that they can trust. Interested to see, Jesse, the wrinkles off of the way they used him, and if he's going to continue to be the focal point of this offense.
I think he should continue to be the focal point, but I do think they have to move him around. You got to show some different looks, some different formations, get him in motion, stack releases, find him some access, because there's no doubt this guy can run routes, he can catch the football, and he's dangerous after he has the football. So let's see some added wrinkles in what this offense and how...
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. A tough start to the opening drive as the defense comes up with a big play. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. They're going to take another delay of game penalty. You just can't have these types of mistakes. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. He's looking to pass. Stepping to the right. Coming out aggressively. That one falls out of bounds, incomplete. Offense gets set for second down. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Quarterback empties his backfield. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Right side, it's Smith. They make the tackle, and it's short of the marker. It'll be fourth down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Got to make the a play on fourth. Makes the grab. He's got a first down. They'll mark him down right there, but it is a big play, and they'll move the chains. The Bears will line it up on 1st and 10. Fires to the wideout. Incomplete. Big fight for the ball, but it falls to the ground. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time and late in the season.
They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal.
Really nice play call there because the defense might have been thinking on 3rd and short in the red zone. They're probably going to run the football instead.
Trying to get it in. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears!
My man, get him the ball. He will do the rest. Catches the football, walks into the end zone. Feed that man the rock.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. That touchdown drive covered 61 yards. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. The defender crossed the line a little bit too early. It's a free 5 yards for the offense. After that encroachment penalty, it's now 1st and 5. Quick give. It's Jones. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
He'll pull it down. And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. LSU quick to the line.
And, man, I absolutely love that from this quarterback. He is not a blazer. He's not going to outrun any defensive backs on the field. But I love when you take the space that a defense gives you. They want to play a certain coverage. They want to leave up all that space open. Nice job taking off, running early in the football game, setting the tone, showing the defense that you're willing to run.
They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. And the Tigers are marching down the field. Drops back on first down. It's dropped after taking the hit.
Man, it's fun to watch defense that just, they look so in sync and coordinated. And watching the tape coming into this week's game, you can tell last week, this defense was dialed in. They don't give up big plays. They don't give up points. They make you earn everything. Looking like another game like that so far today.
They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Just a little too much there, a little too handsy, and they nabbed them for the defensive holding penalty. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Caught over the middle, it's Rhodes. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Rushes on. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. The Bears offense makes its way onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Gets open down the middle.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
On the run, it's Hawkins. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
Fresh set of downs going up top. Quickly out to the tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on 2nd down.
And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
I love the play call there, too, because 2nd and short, defense is thinking you might run it. So you try to catch him off guard with the pass. Nothing there. Even if you throw an incompletion, you're going to have a chance to run it the very next play, but it doesn't matter. This guy's just so athletic himself. He's able to go get the first. Let's get a fresh set of downs.
So much for jumbo sets. They'll go 5 wide on 2nd and 2. Quarterback changing the play. Back to pass on 2nd down. On target over the middle. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. The Bears have it with a 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Throws to the wideout. Looking for the goal line. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. And the Bears, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Looking to throw. Firing to the right, complete. Touchdown, Bears! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
It does not take this offense long to get going. We've seen 2 drives. We've seen 2 touchdowns, David. They are so explosive. They've got so much speed all over the field, and they're lighting this scoreboard up early.
Hey, you better find some answers defensively. You better find a way to slow them down. And how about this next possession for your offense? Like, coming on the field, you can tell. As an offense coordinator, you got to feel it. Like, my defense is not holding them down right now. We got to put together a drive, get some points on this score in this next possession.
The run inside. It's Jones. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. LSU right back to the line.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. They give it back to him. Can't get him to the ground. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down. That's the end of the quarter, and it's Baylor holding the edge. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Searching for space. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. They've had a really productive first half so far, and they'll try to add to it here. Oh, he wants it all. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And you wonder if that interception is going to bring this guy back down to reality a little bit. He was lights out early in this game. Everything he was throwing was right on the money, and that might have been a decision where he got a little bit greedy, and David, the defense made him pay.
And this defense has seen it time and time. They've been throwing the football, having success. Nice job adjusting, breaking on the football, making a play. They needed to break serve. They needed something to happen to go their way to kind of mess this guy's rhythm up. That might be the start of it.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. From the gun, it's Gage. They get him stopped, and it's going to bring up a fourth down. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. He's brought down, not a lot of room to take that one back. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a run.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Incomplete. They fought for it, but it just squirted harmlessly to the ground. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Another incompletion on third down. Well, the guys look at this and surprised. They're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth down. Snapped on fourth down. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And the Bears in the hurry-up.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth.
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
The Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Wants to throw one first. Escapes the pressure to his right. He's going to take off. Breaks into the open. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. The Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Running the red zone, it's Hawkins. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Nice move to pick up yardage. And they corral him at the 2-yard line. A 3rd and goal call here from the 2. Let's see if they can finish the deal. Fires immediately. Touchdown Bears! And they take it in for 6 more points. No step back at week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
They have been road warriors here in this game, coming into a tough environment, but in all 3 phases, they have been absolutely dominant. Their defense is not allowed a point, and the offense is going up and down the field, and they score another touchdown here before the end of the first half.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the LSU Tiger offense comes out to start this drive. They really need to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. The snap wants to throw to start this drive. It's complete on the right side. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. Tried to fight his way through that tackle, but he's brought down. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. The fake and wants to throw. Complete with conviction on the crosser. He stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. The offense will put in play from the 47 on 1st and 10.
Man, this offense, they needed that one in the worst way, right? They're getting blown out in this game so far, and as we get close to halftime, they've got to be able to...
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
One of the things I love about this defense is they're so versatile in ways they can get after the quarterback. In their last game, they came away with 5 sacks, came from all over the place. They got the win. So you know in this one, they're going to dial up a lot of different looks. It's going to be tough for this offense.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. First play of this drive. Out wide right, it's Smith. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few. 2nd and long here. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Quarterback signaling to his guy. 2nd down to the air. Turns it upfield. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Drops back on 1st down. Oh, pressure's coming. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Yeah, and this defense hadn't had a lot of success. This offense has been doing what it wants at will. Finally getting to the QB, finally getting some pressure, finally getting a big hit on him. That'll pay some dividends down the road.
Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the 1st down. Big fella moving. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Timeout called by LSU. That's their 2nd. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. It's complete to the left. Touchdown, Baylor! A great catch and run for 6. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game, and he just has 4 now on the season.
You talk about going on the road and making a statement. 27-0. Hostile environment be danged. You talk about home field advantage. Well, it hasn't worked. They have come in and had answers and started this first half as good as you possibly can.
And the extra point makes it 28-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, and now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum, because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Personal foul. That roughing call probably stems from frustration as this guy has cut them into pieces. Just couldn't stay off the quarterback, and that roughing the passer call has them set up with a 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. The Tigers come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Pressure's there and he lets it go. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now, why they're trailing on the scoreboard, is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Beautifully thrown ball, terrific catch, and they'll have the first down.
You never want to say it's over early. I mean, we're here early in the game, but considering what the scoreboard is saying, they absolutely had to have that play for them to stay in this football game. And sometimes it just takes one great throw and one great catch to wake you up. They need to score a touchdown on this drive. They need to score another touchdown on their next drive, but maybe that's the play that turns things around for them.
Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be third down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
And they'll miss the connection here on third down.
And that is the play this defense had to have. Did you look in the secondary right there? I mean, he was open, guys. Like, that would have been a touchdown, and this defense got to the quarterback, hit him as he's throwing the football, forced the errant pass, and dodged a bullet.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Caught. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. The Bears call a timeout. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Fresh center downs going to the air. Caught by Smith. Nice move, creates some space. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Fresh set of downs going up top. Finds a man on the right. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a first down here late in the half. And the Bears will hustle to the line. Wants to throw one first. Look out! That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Making the adjustment on the play. They'll go back to the air on second down. Finds his man. Across the 25, he's got room. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. Excellent job using the clock. They get the timeout, 2 ticks remaining, and now they can put up points before going to the locker room. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Going for 6. Got a man in the middle. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Men, thanks. A busy day, so let's waste no time and get you updated on Week 3 action around college football. Let's start with the Western Michigan Broncos taking on the number 25 team, the Iowa Hawkeyes. And it's the Broncos with one of the truly dazzling offensive displays we've witnessed this season. They had a scoring answer every time they needed one and win a fireworks-filled football game. And that makes it 2 victories on the season. They're nowhere near their preseason goal, of course, so how they handle things from here will define this program. Now over to your game at Tiger Stadium in Baton Rouge. So far today, the most dominant player on the field has been that DB. Pass breakups, shutting down one side of the field. He's been a one-man wrecking crew, and he's played a big part in this halftime lead.
Out of the end zone. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. We check in with Holly Rowe.
Guys, the Bears head coach told me coming out of the locker room, one of the things he said, he is really pleased with how they have started the first half in this tough conference opener. As you know, the SEC is a gauntlet, but he thinks his team set the tone. He said that was a great start, but we can be even better. They cannot take their foot off the gas here to start the third quarter.
Thanks, Holly. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Throws to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch. It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Press center downs going to the air. Fires quickly. Sweet spin. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a 1st down for this offense. And the Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. Drops back on 1st down. Hauls it in. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
They just keep firing. Lets it go to the end zone. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Baylor! And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The LSU offense comes out to start this drive. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
2nd down, gonna throw it. Trying to beat the D deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. 3rd and long coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a 4th down. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. Fields the punt. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Going to take a shot at this DB. And he went for it all on 1st down. Didn't connect, but it gave the D something to think about. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Finds his target down the middle. Oh, he's got some space. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Clock ticking away as we have 4 minutes left here in the third. He fires one deep down the right side. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals.
And he drops back and he surveys the field, and I think he did a really good job being patient. The middle of the field comes open. Receiver runs a nice post route. Great throw, great catch. Nice job finding the explosive play by this offense.
Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Throws it off the RPO. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Could not make his way to the corner. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Makes the grab. Touchdown, Bears! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. If these guys wanted to make a statement, statement has been delivered.
It's your job to stop them. Oh, don't run the score up. Well, do something about it. The defense has to step up and make plays. Obviously, they're not willing to do that, so just keep running plays and keep scoring.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Long way to go on 2nd down. He wants to throw it. Right down the middle. Between the hashes, it's Rhodes. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. They're going to run it. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. He'll try to get to the marker himself. He's inside the 35. They'll spot it at the 34. Not enough for the 1st down, and let's see what they do on 4th. Here comes the field goal unit. And it's no good. And I guess they wanted to draw a little closer. Instead, they're still way, way behind.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kick.
Snags it, and there's running room. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be 1st down.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
He's changing the play. Fresh set of downs going up top. Smith's got it. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Personal foul.
You might get away with grabbing just about anything except the face mask. Got to keep those hands below the face mask. Unloads to the wideout. And that is incomplete.
And I'm not surprised they're letting him throw the football down here near the end zone. Like, that dude's been really, really good. And you can trust him. They trust him in this offense. Great job by this defense playing the pass, breaking on the football, and making sure he doesn't get another touchdown.
Looking to the end zone. It's incomplete. Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Bears! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. They're all over him. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
Wants to go up top on second down.
Man, this defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed greatly. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback a little better.
They missed a field goal on that last drive, but here on third down, they can't afford for this possession to come up empty. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Snags it down the right side. Open spaces. He's at the 20. Touchdown. He got it. It was lights out after that.
I like it. You're backed up towards the end zone, and you go aggressive and spin the football, try to make the big play, and do they ever. 90-plus yards to the house. Who needs space? I'll take 6.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Wants to throw on first. Fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Making the adjustment. Always great to build momentum with an early season victory. Let's take a look at what's in store coming up next week. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Fresh setter down's going to the air. He's open on the right. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
And they've been fun to watch today, man. Like they're staying aggressive late in the game. They've built a cushion. They've built a lead. But you could just tell the confidence and the swagger they have. They've been able to do what they want today, take care of business. And this is an offense that I think is going to continue to grow.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
The Bears trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. Wants to throw again. Big guy smells it. Touchdown, Bears! And they take it in for 6 more points. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Let's go down to the sideline and Holly Rowe.
Here on the Tigers sideline, this defense has been the star of the show today. The offense has had their back against the wall, and now is the moment they've got to come alive. They are
And And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
I know this defense came into this game hoping to get pressure on the quarterback, but I don't know in their wildest dreams if they ever thought it was going to look this good. I lost track at 5 sacks. They have been all over this quarterback today.
Looking to the big tight end. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup.
This tight end is such a weapon because he can line up all over the field. That time he starts in the slot, he's running the corner route against zone coverage, and he's just got athleticism and wiggle and the ability to separate and make big plays. It's so nice to have a target like that.
Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Not a lot of room to make this catch. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Baylor sends out the offense to go to work. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
He unleashes a long one. Catch in stride inside the 15. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. The huge explosive play put him right on the doorstep, and now they've got a big guy tries to barrel in. Touchdown, Baylor! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Back to throw, it's Snow. On the move, trying to make magic with his feet.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative, and that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield, nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. The Bears call a timeout. That'll be their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Looks it in. He's got great speed. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. The Bears offense makes its way onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse. Going long. Grabs it inside the 10. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown. The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC, quarterback, 1 snap, put it in the end zone. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Sells to run, looking to pass. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And it's simply been that kind of day for this offense. They've had so many struggles, and at this point in the 4th quarter, you're trailing by a ton of points. The defense knows you're throwing it, and they're pinning their ears back, and they're getting after you, as you saw it on that sack there.
That is the last thing you want on 1st down as an offensive sack. Now it's 2nd down. Timeout taken by Baylor. It's 2nd. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal.
And I know this football game is over, but we got to keep fighting. We got to keep finding something, some kind of rhythm in this offense, something we can hang our hat on that we do really, really well. Listen, the intermediate passing game like this has taken over college football, short to intermediate. So,
and the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. Baylor Bears call their third and final timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. Not a lot of room to field this one. They stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get started. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Drops back on first down. Picked it off, and this defense really needed something to go right.
Obviously, this game hasn't gone the way they would have liked, but coaches are always looking for positive moments and things that you can build on. How about that young man going out, getting an interception? Yeah, they're being blown out. They're probably not going to win this football game.
Oh, it's a fumble. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. Looking downfield, it's Snow. Under pressure. He'll try to do it himself. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the option. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
when you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the ground.
I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game, possible upset, two really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not. And that demonstrated itself today. The higher-ranked team is a team with national championship aspirations. They've got so much talent. They look good today.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on.